Okay, we'll try again for the aftermath. Okay, show this. Did I need all those steps? Or do I have, first question a grader has to ask, do I have the steps that I need to get points? And what's my score? You have to tell me or I'm going to start calling on people. The sleepiest people first. What would you score me on this answer? Or do you even 3 points out of 2? Out of 6. Okay, this part A is only 3 points. Oh no, there's the 3B. Okay. That's right, this is just part A. Okay. 1 point for using the integral form. Pretty sure that's it. It's also on the equation sheet, so I'm no hero for remembering that. Okay. I did some silly stuff with volume. There's no points for that, though. 1 point for a correct substitution for dm into the above equation. Okay. It's really messy, so I'm getting used to markers. I have a little bit of a handicap. That's fair, though. I can't see all the pages at once, like the graphic and the numbers would be up there for me if this is one piece of paper, like it is for you on paper. So, okay. Increase the degree of difficulty. Okay. Oh, look. 2 pi. So I defined my row, and you're allowed to. I wrote that row equals that, so I'll still get credit if I write 2 pi times that stuff. And oh, here it is. Okay, so it's in my integral. So if you don't know this calculus gibberish, I'm going to submit, and I even ended up with my r cubed. That. So I think I got that point, the middle one. You think? You can dispute if you want. And then 1 point for integrating with correct limits. Okay. Yes, you have to write. I guess you didn't have to write 2 pi because that's obvious. That's like I made a spiel about that. Yeah, that's obvious. If you integrate constants, there's no theta in the middle. If I do this operation, it's just multiplying by the top number and subtracting 0. Okay. I had to do fancy stuff when there's r, but that's what our next few classes are about. Okay. So I think I got 3 out of 3 for A. Yes? But I was pretty slow. Okay. 3 out of 3. Part B. Oh, B1 is 3 points. B2, so this is where I should have spent a monster amount of time, because part B by itself is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points just for part B. So that's actually kind of okay. If that took 6, 7, 8 minutes, that's the biggest part of the question. Okay? The sum of the forces equals mg minus t. mg minus f of t, and then here's my forces. I actually think I get it, because I wrote down, so if f equals mg minus t equals ma would work, then t plus mg over m equals a. It is the same formula. And the teacher has to realize that. If you write the terms out of order, but it's mathematically equivalent, you should still get the points. Doesn't say you have to have exactly that form. Okay? It says, use Newton's second law, there it is, and here I substituted. Okay, so I got 1. All right. Correctly substituting into the rotational form. I have wrote the rotational form, so I'm attempting it. Force of tension, I think that's that F. Oh yeah, FR perpendicular, that's from the equation sheet. And then I have T for tension times capital R equals I alpha. Yeah, I have that too. T equals 1/2 ma. Did I write? T times 2 equals ma. Okay. I think I got that one too. Oh my goodness. It's looking like, but it's like smeared all over. It could definitely be neater if I used pencil and paper. Give you that. Okay. 1 point for a correct expression of Newton's second law on the... Oh! Maybe I did get that one. Oh, maybe not. Did they make up gibberish? Are all these m's equal? Boy. M equals 2.5. Did they make a mistake? I mean, I have... Oh, wrong part. I have 2m over 3, but I'm not so sure those should be the same m's. Although they say... Oh, no, correct expression. I don't know. We'll say no because we're looking so simple, but we'll come back. 2 out of 3. I'll save this file. Right, so we do it. How much time do we have? Okay, 20 minutes. Okay, that's fine with me. If we start calculus tomorrow, it's important to know how this is graded. For correctly substituting the answer from part B, and that can't be right, part B1, into the rotational form. Okay, I definitely did that. Whatever answer I had, crazy or not. Do you agree? Whatever craziness I had, I put that in for alpha. A over R, remember your rotation? So I think I do get that one. 3 out of 4. 1 point for substitution. Oh no. I did not plug in the numbers. And it does say calculate, and they did give me numbers. Good job, Shannon. And calculate the tension in the string. 1 point for substituting the tension. Oh dear, I ignored. See, the numbers aren't that on that page, and I was stressing the time in newtons. Okay, so probably 3 out of 6, maybe 4 out of 6, if I get credit for rearranging this torque for 2/3 G. I think I don't know if the masses have to be equal or not. That makes sense that they are. If the masses are equal, it has to be 2/3 G. I can prove it. But with these unequal masses, I'm not so sure. Okay, oh no. So I'm in like 6 out of 9. Okay. What do you think of my awesome graph? Hey, it looks like theirs. There's a straight line with a positive slope before TS. Doesn't even have to start at 0, even though they started from rest. And there's a 1 point straight line with a negative slope after. Yes! They put the easy gimme parts at the end. After you spend all that time sweating and stressing and forgetting to plug in numbers. 2 points. Oh no. Tom's board is evil. I swear. Okay. Is the time greater? 1 point for checking greater than. I had a 1/3 chance just to get it right, even if I had no idea. Okay. Good thing I got to this at the end. 1 point for correct justification that includes indication the rotational inertia is greater. I is more. I needed those 3 words. Okay, and then 1 point for correct justification that increased inertia will decrease in acceleration, less alpha, and increase the time. Oh, I don't know. If you can't read that word, I think I would give myself 3 out of 3. Marker. Less alpha for the same torque would increase the time. What do you think? Part 2 is... Oh, on the axis provided. 1 point for indicating that the linear... Oh, increases before and increase after. Oh, okay. Why, thank you, sir. Exactly. All that terrible calculus when I just sketched a jagged line, and I also got 3 points. Don't sweat it if you can't. And remember, 1 point, like all that time, right? They're designing these to time sync you and all that mess. So I really did have to slog through that. But if all you've got is that formula off the equation sheet, that was 1 point. Okay. And then if you forget what density is or what's that dm or anything like that, nah. Okay, you can't get the other two. They designed those specifically for part A. For part B, this is a complicated Atwood's problem. You need to be able to solve it. This is the difference between like how close from 4 to 5 would you get? Okay, but I got 3 out of 6 because I forgot to substitute everything, made some questionable remarks and stuff. But so I get 12 out of 15. Whoa. That's the same as multiple choice. 80%. And I talked my way through it while I did it. 80% is always 5 out of 5. Okay. So hopefully you get the sense this is really hard. We're going to have to work seriously to build up to it. We've got 15 minutes. Feels like you need a break. Just watching me, you're getting tired and sweaty watching me work, or sleepy. But okay, watching out for the tricks was as important as knowing how to do it, and I could have cut my losses on that first problem and had a lot more time to double check. Right? If I just wrote I equals squiggly line r squared dm from the equation sheet and then spent more time on part B plugging things in. If I had more space, I might have thought to do that. But, okay. So, we got to learn calculus. We got to build up to that.